Hey there. It's been a while, huh? I'm still alive and kicking. Sorry. I'm sorry. I had to because it was either that or I put the clip at the beginning of the video and get a copyright strike. But yes, I'm back. It's been a while. I know. Um I have a lot of reasons as to why I've been gone. And today I'm going to talk about them. A couple things I'm going to say first off. You're probably noticing that the video is a lot longer, and I'm playing Elden Ring. The thumbnail's different. Kind of going for a different little style here. Still gonna be gameplay in the background and me talking over it, but it's gonna be more, maybe a little more edited, as you might notice in this video, because there are like dry moments in Elden Ring. Or not necessarily dry moments, but there are moments that y'all need to see, like me going back and forth between two different places when I forget something, or me dying or getting hit by something random, and it's just like embarrassing. So you might see some edits, but and that's kind of like what the first thing I was going to talk about as to why I kind of stopped for a little bit. I'm going to be honest, guys, Minecraft just wasn't it for me. Love that game down. Uh but it just wasn't hitting at the time. And so I already said that, I think, in the last video too, that this would probably be like my last Minecraft video and I might move on to something different. Um, and that was the plan, and as you can see, we're following through with the plan. But yeah. So I'm not saying that I'm never gonna play Minecraft again on here on the channel, but for now, I can get a lot of content out of like one Elden Ring playthrough. Also, still a little, I'm still sick. I know I'm saying still, like I told you guys that, but I am getting over sickness, and I will explain that in a few. But yeah, you can get a lot of content out of one Elden Ring playthrough, and I'm trying to play this playthrough more casually than what I usually do. If I'm trying just to play through an Elden Ring game, I'm gonna beat it within maybe 3-4 hours. But this one I'm trying to take my time with and actually just kind of experience the game as a whole again, watching cutscenes and overall just enjoying the whole world at a much slower pace, per se. But yeah, so that's what you're gonna be watching. You're gonna be watching this playthrough. Um, Going for kind of a classic sword build. I'm using the Claymore, and I'm gonna be using its piercing damage, and not really gonna be going too crazy with like all like the buffs and stuff like that either. Like I might as we progress through the game, but for now I'm just playing it. I'm getting the bare essentials basically in the background right now. And yeah, but let's get into why I wasn't uploading. There's a lot of reasons. One of them being, as I mentioned also in the last video, about receiving the Legion Go S for my birthday from my amazing girlfriend. I have been playing a buttload of that. It is like one of the coolest things I have ever owned in terms of like gaming or like technology. Just the idea of being able to take my games on the go and play them in any kind of altitude and place. It's something that is just an experience that I've never had before. Like I've had a DS and I was a kid, and I've had, you know, actually that's basically it. I've had a DS and that's about it. Um, but like to be able to play the games that I am able to play now, it's just really cool. And I've actually been enjoying it so much that I actually made an Instagram account, which will be down in the description, for reviewing games that I'm playing on the Legion Go S. There's, I think, at the time this goes out, there'll probably only be 2 up, which one of them is Elden Ring, because that was one of the first games I played. I just wanted to test it out and see what Elden Ring was like on that. And honestly, it played really well. It was a ton of fun. I just did like a speed run playthrough of like New Game Plus on one of my other playthroughs, just so I can already have everything, but just kind of go in there and fight bosses and see how it kind of felt. And it honestly played really well. So really, really awesome. But I also got another one up there, which is Firewatch. And that was a fun one. I think that it's a game that you have to kind of go into it with the idea that you're playing it for the human experience rather than to solve the big mystery. Because I went in there thinking that it was like a mystery game and you're trying to solve this big case when actually it's about the human condition of needing social interaction and human interaction to be able to survive. And so the ending kind of disappointed me. But I digress. And I got some other ones too. Like I'm about to finish this game called TMNT Shredder's Revenge. It's like a side scroller 8-bit game. So much fun. And like it's a game like that I would have probably never played if it wasn't for getting this device. It's just I've really like opened up the floodgates now to games that I can play, and it's just been a ton of fun. I bought a lot of games during the winter sale. I'll just say that. I think I bought Ghost Runner 2 because I had the first one, and I was playing that a lot too when I first got it. I got Spider Man 1 and Spider Man Miles Morales, which I've played both of those before. I haven't played the second Spider Man game, but I have played the first two, but it's been probably about 5 years. So I'm playing through those again. And then I got both the Star Wars Jedi games, Jedi Fallen Order, Jedi Survivor. I've played the first one, haven't played the second one yet. I played the first one like back when it first came out, so I haven't played it since then though. What else did I get? I also got Red Dead Redemption 2 because all my friends say that is the best game of all time, and so I want to experience it. And it was like $15, so that was pretty cool. I bought the Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga because I like own that game now on like three different devices. Like I had it on my PlayStation at one point when I used to have a PlayStation. I have it on Epic Games on my PC, and now I have it on Steam. It was like $9 though, so I was like, I'll get it. And then Firewatch. I think that's it. Oh, and then for my birthday, which also just happened. It happened on Wednesday, or January 7th. That is my birthday. Which I'm gonna go into that a little bit too. My friend got me Hollow Knight, so that's pretty cool. And I have not played that one yet either. The ones I'm playing right now are TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Spider Man. I kind of have like a game that I just kind of like. If I only have like an hour or like maybe like 30 minutes to play, I'll play the TMNT game. And if I have like a lot more time to play, I'll play Spider Man. A more intense game. But even like Spider Man, a game that is definitely the biggest game I've played so far, it plays great. You just have to adjust the settings here and there, and you can play really good. Excuse me. I've also modded it a lot too. Not like emulating. I haven't done that yet. I don't know if I will. I'm kind of scared to do emulation, but I've gotten a bunch of like different ways to like make the personalization look a little bit different and make it look more console like because I'm a big fan of like making things look aesthetically pleasing. It's like my OCD just streams when I have the ability to do that. So that's what I've been doing mostly. Um, but honestly, I think those are all the games that I got. There's plenty more to like. I have a wish list of like over like 30 games. I'm pretty sure. Um, I did get a. Let me make sure I got all the games because I feel like I'm missing some. There were some that I refunded like right after I bought them because I don't really know why I did that. I just was like, I'm never gonna play these. Um, Yeah, those were all the games though. Oh! I knew I was forgetting one. Uncharted 4, or I got the Uncharted Legacy Thieves collection, but I'm probably just gonna play Uncharted 4. Uncharted 4 is one of those games I played like back when it first came out in like 2016, and I haven't played it since. And it was like one of my favorite games like as a kid, so I'm definitely gonna be playing that again at some point. But those are the games I bought, which now I'm gonna be a what's it called? A victim to the backlog in terms of I know the Steam backlog is like such a big thing because there's always sales and so you just buy a game like, oh, a game that I've been wanting for a year now is only $5. Let's get it. And then you never play it. I'm gonna try my best to get through it. Like that's one of my goals for 2026 is to play as many story games as possible. Because I'm gonna be honest, guys, since I made that Marvel Rivals video, I haven't really played Rivals at all. Um, I will probably play it again with friends next Friday whenever Deadpool comes out. But like, I have not touched that game really since. I don't really know why. I think we all just kind of got busy, and I'll kind of go into that why I got busy. And then again, I've been enjoying so much of just playing these story games and just casually playing it when I can, because you know I think the problem with like playing multiplayer games is like one, you kind of have to continuously play them to remain good at the game. It's They're more fun for me at least to play with friends, which is rare for friends to actually be able to get on and stuff. Depending on busyness. And like usually like Christmas time is really a busy time for all of us now. Like it used to be whenever you're a kid, Christmas was like the time to play games because everyone was off of school. Now it's like everyone is doing family stuff that's like not usually with their family, so they're always way more busy. And that's including me. So, but a game that I actually have been wanting to get back into, which I don't know if I will. I keep saying I am with my friend, but we haven't really had the chance to. Is Valorant. I haven't played Valorant in like 4 years, about a little less than 4 years, and I low key really want to play it. I don't know why. I just think it'd be funny to play again, and I've always loved the vibe of Valorant. I love how it's a tactical shooter with um but like with different characters. I was an Omen main back in the day. So I definitely wouldn't like mind getting back into it. I played it a lot when it first came out. It was like one of the first PC games I played because I got my PC around the time that it released. So that was like one of the main games I played, but I don't know. It's one of those games especially where you have to continuously play it in order to be good at the game, which I just don't have the time nor the I guess drive to do that. And I've just been really enjoying playing these games that when I put them down, when I pick them back up, nothing's changed, you know? I really, really, really like that, especially at this point in my life. I know I'm only 23 now, but it definitely, impacts, or it definitely is getting to the point where, like, I have to make good time for myself. And sometimes I don't get an unlimited amount of time. So if I can play a game where I don't have to be on it 24/7 to remain good or remain in touch with the game, then that's awesome. That's why I quit Fortnite. I mean, Fortnite was like that. It was just so much of um updates. They update the game every week, so it's just too much for me. Um, but that is definitely one of my goals for the new year. Another one is like I would say I've been trying to get more physical exercise. Not been doing the greatest because I haven't really been feeling good. I've been sick since like I got back. Let me go into that real quick. So another reason why I haven't been uploading is I was on a trip for a week and then I was sick for a week and I'm still sick. I went on a trip from the 20. Actually, when did I last upload my YouTube video? I want to know like actually how long it's been. 'Cause I know like there was time between my trip and the last video I uploaded. Let's see. Um, December 8th. Okay, so like yeah, I remember why though. So I took a trip from like December like 20th to like the 28th. Came home, got sick, and then just got busy again. And really, like, this last week, I've been doing a lot of work stuff. And also during the time that I wasn't on my trip, between like December 8th and December 20th, I was doing a lot of like freelance work. Um, Including, did I work on I think I worked on a film. I'm like getting all my dates messed up. Hmm. Can't remember. Anyways, uh, I had a lot of. I know I was working on an editing freelance gig, which kind of like took away like me wanting to do any kind of like personal editing for my own channel. So I was working on that a lot. And I worked on a film. I'm pretty sure. I think I worked on a film like December 12th. So I think it would have been a couple days after. Um, so I was kind of busy before I went on my trip, and I was working a lot more too, like because I wasn't gonna be there for like a whole week, and yeah. Then I got back. New Year's was sick, and for the last week, I have been going really hard in trying to find a brand new job. As I've mentioned before, I work at a retail job, and the job is great. Honestly, I have nothing bad to say about the job at all. The only thing I have really to say is that it just doesn't really suit me very well, and the hours aren't great. In terms of not scheduling me enough. So I've been looking for a new job, and as of today, actually, like literally like an hour before I'm recording this, I was offered a position at this job that is a lot better suited for me personally. I'm not gonna go into too many details about it, but it is definitely just a better job for what I'm trying to accomplish with my life, or at least for the year. And I'm very happy and very grateful, very blessed to be given the opportunity for this job. I'm very, very excited. I start in about 2 weeks, so that's gonna be awesome. And they're gonna give me way more hours. It's a fixed schedule too. Like I've realized, like when I got this job, my whole life, I've I worked part time, but I've worked part time at jobs that the schedule kind of like is always different. Except for one, I had a job at school. It was a work study job, so that one was pretty fixed. But everything else I've ever had since I was 16 years old has always been like, I don't know when I'm going to work the week following, which I'm at the point now where I can't do that anymore. I've realized like I'm someone that needs a schedule. I'm someone that needs to be able to know what they're going to be doing every week. I need to know if I'm going to be working that week. I need to be knowing this. So now I know. Now I have a fixed schedule. I know when I'm going to be off. I know when I'm going to be working. And now I can make plans with people that I care about a lot easier, um, which is great. But so yeah, that's really cool, and it kind of ties into another reason. This one's kind of more of a personal, deep thing. Is like because of the whole job stuff, and me talking about not getting a lot of hours. I haven't been making a lot of money, which I don't want to get too deep, too like into that because it's more of a personal thing. But it definitely was just kind of it was very much stressing me out. I'm someone who, when it comes to money, gets really stressed about having money, and it was definitely just kind of eating me up inside, and it was kind of distracting me from being able to do anything that I really wanted to do. Um, Kind of where actually I really enjoy those story games because I was able to get lost in those worlds. And why I love Elden Ring so much is because it's such a world that you can get just thrown into and fall in love with. But it was definitely taking over my personal life as well. And I'm just very grateful that now I'm going to be in a position to where I will not have to worry about that as much. I mean, of course, you're always going to worry about money, but I will I won't have to worry as much as I have in the last 3 4 months, honestly. Like it's been going on for quite a while, but especially this like last month or two, it's really been hitting hard. So definitely very grateful for that. Very excited. It's a very great opportunity, and I can't wait to start. So that's great. Um, did I cover everything? I knew it was gonna be about 20 minutes. I'm trying to think if I've covered everything that I wanted to cover in the video. And oh yeah, I guess I can talk more about like the future of this channel kind of. Um I feel like when I first started, I know I've only ever made I think 7 videos. Yeah, I have 7 videos out. This is my 8th video. So when I first started making them, they were about stuff that I wanted to talk about at the time. I think let me look at my videos. Which ones did I like want to make a video about? Which ones did I make a video about because like I thought it would be better to do? So the first one, wait, first one, second one, third one, and then it kind of went off after that. The Thanksgiving one, kind of. The Black Friday one, kind of. The handheld game, actually, I would say for the most part, the Marvel Rivals video was definitely an experimental video. I wanted to see if I could start making videos about like other games, and I do just kind of think that I should just stick to talking about myself. I can talk about the games I'm playing, but I don't really feel like me making a like if let's say I beat um Hollow Knight, and I make a video talking about Hollow Knight and how it was awesome and stuff, I feel like that's not going to be a great video for me. I think it's just better if I, take a little bit of part of the video and talk about the game that I'm playing and talk about that. Or you go check out my Instagram and there'll probably be a review on it if you really want to know my opinion. So that's kind of something that I don't think I'm going to be doing. I think it's purely going to be 20 minutes max. I mean, I'm at 25 right now, but let's say 25 minutes max of me talking like I've always done over Elden Ring content for now. That might change, who knows? But I really like these thumbnails that I'm making for it. And I'm keeping the same like color coordination thing. I'm just making it where it's Elden Ring now. And just kind of seeing where that goes. And purely, I think I want these to more be like talking about, I don't even know how to describe it. I guess like my friend Aaron, he makes these video journals that are like 50 minutes long. I'm not going to make videos that are that long, but I do kind of like the idea of he makes videos to update his life basically. And this is what this video is. And I think that's why I'm not going to make videos as long as this for sure. There's just a lot to cover. My next video will probably be me talking about, I don't even know. Who knows? I really don't know. But I don't think they're going to all be 20 minutes long. They're probably going to be around the 10 to 15 minute mark. This one I just knew was going to be long because I had a lot to update y'all on. And I haven't uploaded in a month, so I think it's okay if I upload a 25-minute video. Again, you don't have to listen to the whole thing. I'm sure there's like not even a lot of people here left. But if you did make it to the end, thank you guys so much for watching. And to test and see if you did make it to the end, we're gonna bring this back. 'Cause I think I forgot to do it in some of the videos, but comment down below what one of your goals for 2026 is, and I'd love to hear it. I'd love to talk about it if you want to. It can be personal, it can not be personal, it can be whatever you want. It could be a fun one. It could be a fun one that you're trying to do, like watch a movie a day. That's a really cool one. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'm gonna keep making videos because they're so much fun to make, and I finally feel like I'm no longer distracted. I'm no longer stressed. And I feel really good about my future. And that includes this channel. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.